Alright, time for hard mode. Not ready. I'm already still down. I'm gonna talk about spoilers while we're going through all of it. We all knew it was Anderson. Let's be real here. We just got the confirmation. There was like a 2% chance that it was gonna be Mustang, but you know, that was just gonna be awkward for everybody. Although the appreciation of women would make sense. Yeah, watching them go through the mind switches and finally explaining what an actual mind switch mechanically is was really interesting. Distracted now. Less distracted. I didn't even get to burst 3. Alright, whatever. But yeah, like mind switches. The strings. Mind switches being like a parsing of data to increase survival is really interesting. And that like it's a rare thing, so I guess it makes sense that the goddesses would survive a mind switch comfortably, quote unquote comfortably. One better than the other, because Snow White basically dished everything, whereas Scarlet's just like, I'm gonna be less stressful as a person, and if I mellow out, I'll beat him up better, and that's just very neat. Yeah, Lily Weiss / Lilith, that I'm sad, and I'm also not sure how we're gonna fight her with the thing in the most recent chapter. So I don't know, I just feel fear. But I'm absolutely interested on how the main story would. God, so nice. Where our timeline coincides with Johan going through his BS. Is like, what do we do here? Because there's technically 3 queens on the table. Oh gosh, look at that back though. I'm so distracted. Yeah, 3 queens on the table, one being a literal child. So it's like, it's interesting. Like, how do we fight the OG queen that's now in Lilith's body? How are we gonna do a lot of things? They cooked so good on this. I hate how much I love that costume. Yeah. I'm just here for the ride and to get my feelings hurt, but the next event is the last book girl. I think her name's Label, if I remember correctly, and she looks like the Hex Maniac from Pokemon, so I'm already down. But I will not be rolling for her until she shows up for what's it called? Standard banner or like standard like rules to go for her. 'Cause that is how I got Dragoon. I do spend money on this game, but I don't roll for literally every single person that shows up. That is inefficient. It is costly. And that is not entertainment. And as such, I will refrain from rolling on her. And I guess TT Star Anis isn't gonna show up for a while because we just got Snow White here. I thought she was gonna come with Snow White since like it would have been a cool parallel of like OG Goddess and then our new quote-unquote new unit that is our starter unit that got an upgrade. So all that's left is Neon. Freddy's such a funny ass character. Not Freddy. What's her name? Crust? It's Crust. I'm thinking about the tasting girl with the outfit with the hair clip that looks like a bread tie, which I think is hilarious. I don't know why I call Crust Freddy. It's the same squad. I don't know. Names are hard. That does look tasty though. Yeah, freaking Anderson. Because I see people posting like screenshots of back when we meet him. He's like, Dad? No, I am very single. Yeah, you're single for a reason, buddy. You never got over her, as you should. And I also saw like interesting posts of like, you know, he'd probably put it all on the line just to see her one last time, even if it's not her. And maybe it would be one of those tragic anime moments where like she puts her arm straight through his chest and wakes up somehow, and he's happy to see her before he goes after waiting for so long. I don't know. That's the kind of crap that they pull on us anyways. A good example is freaking Nora, man. That Christmas event messed me up. I'm still thinking about her. It's just like, oh, we'll see each other again. Never see them. Never sees each other again. And then there's Dorothy, now that she's been kicked out. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. Good God, man. Also, her Japanese phrase is like, oh, what's the fragrance this time? How is it? It's just like, girl, I am not paying attention to spells right now. We're in the battlefield, and everyone's either scantily clad or wearing more useful clothes. Actually, none of you are wearing normal useful clothes, so I don't know, man. I just exist. Alice's outfit is really cute though, that's why I got it. Not for gooning, sadly. It's for my daughter. All the other gacha costumes that I bought are definitely the gooning ones though. Blanc, I think, is the worst defender out of all of them for me. Because like, you can argue with Nayuta that it's just like, oh, it's her power-up form. Or Crown's Naked King, which I actually do not have. Because money does not grow on trees. I pick certain gacha costumes to commit on, and others I do not. Ah, God, I hate the balls. I hate the sound. Ugh. I didn't even get to shoot. Oh, whatever. We're okay. Lock in. I'm not ready.
希望通りできるだけ大量の武器を搭載しました。今まで使っていたものはそのまま使いたいということでしたので、セブンスドワーフは機能別に統合整理を行いました。まだ軽いの。実際の重量差としては今の方が3倍ほど重いはずです。武装の軽量化を始めたはずが、最終的に以前より重くなるというのは理解しがたいことですが、それだけ詰め込んであるということです。だがまだ軽い。こんな重量を何の補助もなく背負うのは無謀です。負荷を分散するためのサブアームを背面に取り付けてあります。武器を代わりに保持する機能があります。そうか、それはいい。ええ、理解していただけて安心しました。このまま戦えるか？もちろんです。それなら少し出かけてくる。どちらへ？アークの入り口だった場所だ。うん。なぜ？確かめたいものがある。危険ではありませんか？単独行動は。問題ない。わかりました。引き止めはしません。ただし連絡はしてください。ああ。
Snow White stands in the field of pure white flowers. She crouches down and studies the white blossoms closely. The flowers are imperceptibly different, possibly due to natural changes that have occurred over the passing century. Or they may be entirely different flowers.
Cecil, ご連絡ありがとうございます。どうかしましたか？エデンの技術で花の大量栽培はできないか？可能ではあります。ですが、おすすめはしません。 花でお腹は膨れませんよ。
食べるつもりではない。
そうでしたか。失礼しました。
昔と形が変わった花を元に戻すことはできるか。
形質が変化した花を以前の状態に。それは難しいでしょうね。環境や状況に合わせて変化していくものですから、一度変わったものは元に戻りません。どのような変化かにもよりますが、もはや別の存在になっているという可能性もありますね。
そうか、分かった。
確かめたいことというのはそれでしたか？
今から帰還する。
カウンターズがもうすぐ到着します。早く戻ってきてください。
Snow White reaches out her hand and plucks a flower. She brings it to her nose and inhales. The scent is strong, but it's not the scent she remembers. She sets the plucked flower back down on the ground, then turns around and walks away. A white figure walks through the field of white flowers, but there is no white there, only a different kind of white. Anyone with a pervy mind, get out right now. Okay, so timeline-wise, this is basically right after Johan called us, and we're gonna... I guess we're gonna get a new chapter where we run into Snow White too. Oh, I'm so not ready, but I need answers. So I'll just sit here and wait, and then read through the library girl stuff because, you know, I was going through all that stuff. If you guys don't know that, check out the library group girls. They have some more data on that. Peace.